But she's from Nicaragua, thought you was Persian love. Are we turning up, or are we wasting time? Girl, don't waste my time, no party, I don't.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be doing a Q&A video. We're doing a Q&A video. And so basically I put a poll up on Instagram so that I could get some questions. I got some. So I'm gonna be using my phone to see these questions. So if y'all wanna go ask me questions or drop questions in my poll, y'all need to go follow n.SHALICEEE. Okay, n.Shalise. So we finna get into this video. The first question is, where are you from? So I'm from Meridian, Mississippi. This is where I was born and raised. I did move out of Meridian to Hattiesburg, but I was only up there for like 2-3 years. Then I moved back to Meridian. The next question, how old are you? I'm 18 years old. My birthday is December 10th, 2004. The third question is, your favorite color? My favorite color is turquoise, but I also like pink, yellow, orange, green. Like, I like all the colors, but turquoise is my favorite color. How many siblings do you have? I have 5 in all. I have 3 younger brothers and 2 younger sisters. My longest friendship. My longest friendship is a male, actually. His name is Tyler Nicholson. Shout out to you, Tyler. I love you. I love you. Where do you see yourself in the next 4 years? In the next 4 years, I see myself being an assistant at Northeast Lauderdale Daycare Center. Because that is my passion. I love kids and I love being there with those kids because I know them. Like, I basically my whole 11th and 12th grade year I was with those kids. I was in that facility with those kids. I know the building like the back of my hand. So I would love to work there for just a few years until I get my own daycare. Relationship status. I am happily married, happily taken. I have a boyfriend and I love that boy to death. I love you, baby. What is your major in school? My major in college is elementary education. A lot of people tell me don't go into that field because they don't make a lot of money, but if you love kids, definitely go into that field. Or a field dealing with children. What college will you be attending? I will be attending EMCC Lions. EMCC in school with East Mississippi Community College in school for 2 years. What is your dream car? My dream car, honestly, is a 2019 Honda Accord. Period. Like, it's just so fire. Like, it's just so fire. Like, the car is just so super fire to me. I don't know why, but 2019 Honda Accord, gray or black, I'm all for it. Where do you see yourself living in 5 years? In 5 years, I want to be gone. I want to be out of Mississippi. I want to be gone. I want to be in Texas in 5 years. I want to be in Texas with my auntie because I love her so dearly. I want to be in Texas. Do you expect to have any children? I want 2 kids. 2 kids, that is. It's a boy and a girl. That's all. Nothing more. Nothing less. 2 children. How is life? Life is amazing right now. I am out the way. I love being to myself. I'm just happier at the moment. I feel like most of it is because of my boyfriend, because he takes so much weight off of my shoulders. Like, I can tell him really anything that's holding me down, and he just lift me. He just picked me up. Like, he just basically, I'm a feather. I'm a feather right now. At the moment, I'm a feather, and he the bird, because he carrying all these feathers on him, and I'm just one of them. He the biggest bird. I love him. Words for depression and anxiety. Okay, I'm gonna stop on this subject because it's a lot. Don't mind my sister crying in the background, but anxiety, I had a lot of anxiety with my last school year as a senior, because I had this one hard class. I won't say she was hard, but she gave a lot of work, and I felt like I was never going to get it done in time, because I like to wait till the last moment to do something, and that's just not where it's at. Like, in her class, you had to constantly be on it, and I wasn't constantly on it at all. I wasn't constantly on it. So I just had to, like, adjust and just take my time, and like, and the anxiety in that class was the worst. Like, I used to cry, break down crying, like I'm not gonna get this done. But all I can say is, if you take your time to focus on one class at one time, if it's a hard class, then you'll get it done. Don't wait till the last minute like I did. Get your work done, because she really pushed work every single day. Like, we had at least 3, 4, 5 assignments to do every day, and I was just like, oh no, if I ain't finished, I was gonna do it tomorrow. That's how I was. But don't be like that, because then you're gonna be stuck in the bind and you got 2 weeks till you graduate. Then what? You stuck then. The next topic is depression. I have been depressed. I have. It's not a good feeling. But I got through depression by just taking time to myself. Like, getting up and tell yourself you beautiful, or get up and tell yourself you worth it. Like, sometimes just talk to yourself. Like, just, you get what I'm saying? Like, just uplift yourself, so that way you will not feel alone. Have somebody by your side, whether it's your best friend, your mama, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your uncle. Have somebody by your side, because you're gonna need it when you're going through depression. You're gonna need a support system. And for me, that's something I did not have. I had probably like one person, but you know what I'm saying? It's cool. And it was my best friend, Kanaya. I love you. I love you, girl. I love you so much. Like, that's my girl. That is my girl, and I don't care what nobody say. That's my girl. She was there for me. To the bottom, to the end, to everything, to the beginning. She was there. And I thank her for that. So I love you. Okay. Now we finna get to my favorite sport. My favorite sport is softball. If you know, you know. I love me some softball. But I play other sports also, but my favorite is definitely softball. I love the game. I love how it's played. I love teammates. I love the way that they're dedicated to the game. Like, I just love softball. Like, that is a good field that you should be in. If you know, not like a girly girl and want to do cheer, I would definitely say go to a basketball, softball. You can go to basketball, softball, soccer. Do something with a ball, basically. When will you do a Q&A with your boyfriend? I do a Q&A with him once. I'll do a Q&A with him one day when we get together. When we, you know, together, he's off of work and stuff like that, I will definitely do a Q&A with him. No problem. Alright, next question is, what is your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve is being annoyed. Like, I don't like anything that annoys me. Like, my sister could look at me wrong. That annoys me. Like, my biggest pet peeve is just, don't annoy me. Don't annoy me. And another one of my pet peeves is smacking loud and obnoxiously. Like, why smack that loud? Like, close your lips. Like, you don't have to smack. Like, that just, I just don't know, that just gets to me when you smack. And I be like, excuse me, and you continue to smack, I'm gonna smack you. Because stop smacking in my ear. My sister was doing it literally today. I had to tell her, like, no, stop doing it. The next question is, what do you miss the most about being younger? Nothing. I love today's time. I love today's time. When I was younger, it was horrible. I was always in arguments, drama. I was always fighting or falling out with friends. Like, I just hated when I was younger. Like, that's when I was depressed. When I was younger, that's when I was depressed, because I used to get picked on by boys. Like, I used to get talked about, bullied, everything. Like, it just, I didn't like when I was younger. I didn't like it. And I can say I have grown so much. Now the bullies that used to talk about me, be like, oh, she ugly, this, that, and the third, guess what? They get my DMs now. But we ain't gonna talk about them. Forget y'all. And whatever y'all said, I don't care no more, because look at me. What is something that you want to improve? What I want to improve, I want to work on and improve my mouth. Because I do have a very slick mouth, and I will say something slick if you say something slick. So if you come around and you like, oh, she thinks you're all that, or she think, beep, you're not. That's why. Like, I have a very slick mouth. Like, I will literally slide some slick in my sentence and you would know it, but you're not gonna say nothing, because ain't nobody gonna try me. And I don't too much be worried about nobody trying to try me. Okay. What is your hidden talent? My hidden talent that I never ever, nobody really knows, but I don't do it in front of people, is I can sing. That's my hidden talent. I can sing and nobody knows. I sing to myself. I sing in some Snapchat videos, but I don't post them. I save them for myself. Okay, and the next question is, what is the most trouble you've been in as a child? The most trouble I've been in is when me, my uncle, and my next door neighbor, mind you, first of all, I was young, so don't judge. I was literally like in elementary, like 2nd grade type. I was like in 2nd grade. But me and my uncle were accomplices to a break-in, a robbery. But nothing really happened because they were in the house, and so, but we ended up getting caught because they left me. They ran and left me in their yard, and I was just sitting there crying because, like, why would y'all leave me? And these people that live in this house are my friends. Like, I play with them every day, and y'all just left me there to make it seem like it was me. So yes, that's the most trouble I've been in. I got tore up from the floor up about that. Your favorite TV show? My favorite TV show, it's not a TV show, it's kind of a Netflix series, but Riverdale. That is my favorite. I love it. I don't know, I just got hooked on it. I was just trying something out and I got hooked on it and I just started watching it. So that was my favorite show. The next question is, are you more like your mom or your dad? I am. It's kind of wishy-washy. Like, I'm like my mama, but I'm also like my daddy. Like, I got my daddy attitude, but I got my mama mouth. So I don't know how to really explain it, but I'm like both of them. Ever been in a fight? Yes, I have been in a fight, and I probably... Do y'all want a story time on it? Drop in the comments if y'all want a story time on it, because I'll give y'all a story time on my first fight ever. And I don't have a video. That's the crazy thing. I could have gave y'all evidence, but I don't have the video. But I'll give y'all a story time though, with no problem. How many shoes do you have? Oh, I can't even tell you. I have shoes on this wall, and I also have shoes all down this wall, plus a stack right here that is as high as my bed. And I have some in my closet, so I can't really tell y'all how many shoes I got as of right now. Plus, it's some in my car, so I can't really tell y'all how many shoes I got, because I don't know off the top of my dome. Do you believe in love? Of course I believe in love. Like, I have a whole boyfriend, like, and I love him to death. Like, I've never really just fell in love with a boy before, but him, it's just something about him. Like, I don't know. Black king, that's what he is. He's a black king, period. Someone you trust. I trust my best friend. I trust my boyfriend. Them two got my trust immediately. Like, they have my trust full on because I love them. Like, that's my man. And that's my best friend. So of course I should do a video with both of them, like who know me better. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one day too. I got y'all. Shoe size, I wear a 8. I wear 8. Let me know if y'all want a shoe collection, and I'll show y'all my shoes. Like, I'll show y'all my shoe collection too. Favorite song. My favorite song at the moment is No One by Toosii. Y'all should go listen to him. I love you, Toosii. Where are you mentally? Mentally, I am in a peaceful part of life, and I want to stay here forever, but I know that's not gonna happen. But you know what I'm saying, I love where I'm at the very moment. Like, I love it. I wouldn't wish a worse day on nobody, because I just love being happy and being in my mode and not being in the bind with anybody. Somebody asked, favorite season of the year and why? My favorite season of the year is summer, because it's hot and I don't know, I just love summer. Like, I love being, I don't like being cold, so like, I like the heat. I like the sun on my body. Like, I like the heat waves just hitting me. Like, I love it. I don't know why. A lot of people don't like being hot, but I love being hot because it feels so good to me. Like, I don't know, it's like I'm warm. Like, I'm wearing a long sleeve in the house. I just like being warm. I don't like being cold at all. When I'm cold, I feel like I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to move or none of that. So I love being hot. So summer is my favorite season. Spring is my favorite season. Celebrity crush. Toosii, of course, is my man's. Period. That's my man's. What's the best advice you've ever received? The best advice I've ever received is leave that nigga alone. Leave that leg nigga alone. I'm just kidding. But my last relationship was 8, and I was getting treated bad, but I couldn't see it. I was blind to the bull. And my best friend just gave me some real advice, like we should just leave each other alone because it wasn't working. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is bugs that fly. I hate bugs that fly. Like, oh my god, I can't even work if I see a bug that's flying. If it's not a fly that's flying, I can't deal. I can't deal. So yes, I hate bugs that fly. How do you ever get over a breakup?
What do you mean? How have you? Oh man, what?
Baby, City Girl's up 1,000. That nigga. On to the next. On to the next. Okay. The next question is, what's the worst thing about being single? Having nobody to talk to. Feeling lonely. That's the worst thing. Feel lonely, you ain't got no friends, you ain't got no boo. You can't talk to nobody. Bitch, talk to yourself. Because you ain't gonna have nobody to talk to. And then if you're single, on top of that, you're gonna be posting random stuff on social media. You're just gonna be posting random stuff. You're gonna post something about relationships, and then you're gonna post something about not want to be in a relationship. People gonna be confused. But if you're fine, you cute, it ain't gonna be hard to get a nigga. Let me tell you, a nigga will talk to anything walking. Next question is, what's the best thing about being single? The best thing about being single is not having to deal with wondering if somebody cheating on you, if somebody talk to this person, talk to that person. You ain't gotta be looking out for the likes, because I know people be stalking them likes and them comments, because I know I do. So that's the best thing about it. Like, just you be stress free. You ain't gotta worry about you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Like, that's the best thing about being single. But baby, when you get lonely, you better think about, you ain't gotta run after nobody. You ain't gotta flat nobody's tires. You ain't gotta slash nobody's tires. You ain't gotta be tracking them on Life 360. You ain't gotta stab nobody, because I did that before. But I'm a better person now. So that's the end for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Bye, y'all.
Girl, don't waste my time, no.